Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Ka, or welcome to my channel if you're new. This is the first time I'm doing a voiceover, so this is different. The thing is, this is just a voiceover. If you know, I play on Xbox, so I can't record my mic while I'm building, which sucks, but I'm just doing a voiceover after I built this house. I'm doing the 5x5 challenge that I saw Anix and French Roses do. I don't know who came up with it, but credits to them. I'm sorry if I'm like breathing a lot. It's because I talk really fast and I forget to take breaths, so like it sounds like I can't breathe. Sorry. Anyways, since this house is small, it's pretty hard to figure out where to put stuff, so I had to delete some clips here and there. I had to make sure that I had a bathroom because Anix always forgets to put bathrooms. And the bathroom is really small and it kind of bothers me, but it's okay. This house is really hard to work with because it's really small. This was actually like pretty hard to put into clips because everything was really slow, so I had to speed this up. So this is not like my actual building. I was really slow. This build took me like an hour maybe and like 45 minutes. That is so embarrassing, but I just got to remember that I'm still a noob and I'm still learning. So that's why I don't do speed builds. I really want to, but I feel like I need more practice and I need to get a little more better because I am very slow. That's why I didn't put a time limit on here, because if I did, I would not have finished. Then it would have looked terrible. But the kitchen was pretty hard to work with because I am pretty bad at color schemes and I really need to figure that out. And I didn't know where to put things. Like going into this build, I had no idea what I was going to do. Like I didn't even know how it was going to look. So I just went with whatever and I was all like, oh, I have to build this quick. I have to build this quick because I'm recording. But I didn't build it quick. I have a lot of clips and it took so long to edit this. But I have to remember that I'm still a noob at editing. I'm still a noob at building. I'm still a noob at like everything. So I have to like, everything takes time and practice. So I'm kind of proud of this build. You know, I'm not mad at it. I think it looks pretty nice, but definitely wish I could have done better if I was a better builder. Also, I think the reason why it takes me so long to build is because I do build on Xbox and it's kind of hard. Xbox is not that easy to build on, but I've kind of learned and I still need to get more better at it, obviously. But building on Xbox is not the best thing, but I don't have a PC. I am poor, I'm broke. So before I say that I'm a pro or anything, I'm definitely not. But it's really fun to build. I really enjoy playing Bloxburg and I really love to build. That's pretty much it. The living room was so hard to figure out what I was gonna do because it's literally so small. Like I don't even want to call it a living room. Like I just want to call it like the TV. Like that's it, because it's so small and I couldn't really do anything with it. So that's why I just put like one single couch there. I decided to make the top floor the same as the bottom floor, like the structure wise, because I thought that would be easiest instead of like, you know, creating a balcony or something. And thinking about it, when I was building this, I thought about it after when I finished. I was all like, I totally could have put the bathroom on top and then I would have had more space for the living room. But I didn't think about that then. I was rushing. So yeah, I decided to go with the loft because lofts are always easy and it makes sense for a 5x5 house to have a loft instead of like an actual upstairs going into the other room, you know. And I thought it looks nice. Like I said before, I didn't have this planned out like at all. I didn't know where I was gonna put things. So I didn't know where to put the bed. I didn't know what kind of bed I wanted to put down either because it's a loft. So yeah. And I thought about it and I was like, well, I just need like a small bed because if it's a loft, that means like one person is just living there, especially that bathroom. Who wants to live in there? with one bathroom that's small. It is so cramped. Like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, why does it look like that? But at least it has a bathroom, you know? If it didn't have a bathroom, that would be worse. But I'm really proud of it, to be honest. This is when I was talking about that I said that I had trouble with the door in the front. I didn't know how I wanted it to look in the front. You know, you want to make your houses look aesthetic and pleasing because that is what Bloxburg is about. That is what is going to get people's attention from the streets on the Bloxburg. So that's why I did that. Here I was deciding if I wanted to make like an own closet or just put a drawer there, but I edited out the clip of trying to add that closet because it did not work out. But now I went through, and this is when I tell you that I struggle with my color schemes. If you look at my old builds, or not really old builds, but my builds that I have posted on my YouTube channel, my builds usually are the same colors and the same color scheme because I have trouble deciding what looks good with what, and I'm scared to like try new things because I'm scared that it's going to turn out bad. So I just, for this one especially, since it was like a small house, I was all like, let me just stick to what I know and to what I know looks good. But I feel like it's pretty plain and I really want to change my color scheme to make it look better, and then also have different ones, not use the same things all the time because it's just going to get boring. But this house, the color scheme fit pretty well because it's a small house, you know, it's cute, and the brick kind of gives me like New York vibes, even though I've never been to New York, but that's a dream, you know. Here in this part, I started working on the exterior, and like I said, I didn't know what colors to go with, so I went with what I always go with, seashell and like some light pastel yellow, because that's what I always go with. It was pretty hard to figure out what I wanted to do because of the inside. I was all like, I wanted to make it different from the inside, but I ended up kind of making it similar. I always use seashell. It's really bad. Let's just say it's like a guilty pleasure, I guess, that I always use that color. It's a really cute color, like, don't even get me wrong, but I would say I use it quite a lot. Some clips here is when my Xbox deleted some clips from when I was coloring the exteriors, but this is how it looked. You can see Xbox is really hard to build on. Like you see right there, I didn't want to turn it because if I turn the camera like that, like how I just turned it right now, the pillar would turn too, and then it would look off. It would look weird. So I always have to like restart it. So I try to figure out a way to not do that. So because it's hard and I'm lazy and I was trying to build really fast. But this clip, I just went ahead and made all of the windows white instead of that gray. I didn't have that much windows in the back. I totally should have added more, but it didn't look that bad because in the front there's not that much windows either. There wasn't that much space for windows either. But here I decided to add some wall trims to the outside to make it a little more, I don't know, detailed. So I added some wall trims. I didn't add any wall trims on the bricks because I usually never do that. It's just a preference. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't do that, but I decided it would look nice to not add it. Here I decided to go to the top floor, the top of the loft, to start adding, like right there, I just added that fence. I start coloring the walls and putting the brick on the walls that need the brick, and I use the same colors for the upstairs to make it match because it is a loft. I don't want to use a different color on the bottom and use a different color on the top because it would look a little weird. I don't know. I just thought of that. This is when I started decorating the walls more to figure out what colors I should paint the furniture and stuff. And so I added some wall trims around the top two to make it look more detailed and nice, because wall trims, you can never go wrong with wall trims. They will always make your builds look more nice and more sophisticated and aesthetic and more realistic. So I went ahead and added wall trims. I did add bottom wall trims to the stone on the bottom floor because it is the bottom. So I decided to add some wall trims on there. It ended up coming out pretty nicely. For the back of the bed, I was going to add pictures there, but I decided to add some fairy lights or Christmas lights. Yeah, let's just say fairy lights. I decided to add some fairy lights back there so it could look nice and more detailed. And obviously I went with linen because linen is the best color ever, honestly. I use it way too much, and I'm not mad at it, you know? Look, there's linen again, and I use linen for all of the wood and stuff because it makes it look really nice. It's probably the best color of brown shade. I don't know. Someone educate me, please. But here I put pillars because I'm going to put a fan on the bottom. I obviously have to put a pillar on the bottom to put a pillar on the top, so then I could keep that pillar on the top to put the fan on the bottom. Here it was kind of hard to figure out where the fan was supposed to go, but I got it like right on the spot, which was pretty interesting. And I was like, oh wow. Doing voiceovers is kind of awkward because I don't think people don't even watch my videos, but I think this is really fun, and I love making YouTube videos for people that want to watch it and myself. It's like super entertaining. What? Um Anyways, I started decorating the kitchen, and once I start decorating, I speed up the whole entire video, the rest of the video, because it was not that interesting. I didn't even decorate that much. So yeah, I'm just gonna let the music play, and that's it. If you guys have any questions and you guys want me to do any more videos or challenges, please leave them down below in the comments. I will put the tour right after I decorate the whole entire loft. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys right now. It's not even going to be that long for you guys. And you can see the rest of my decorating in speed build mode, I guess. Bye. Okay, finally the tour. We've all been waiting for this. I finally finished decorating. It's a very simple loft house. It's not even that crazy. I made the path super simple, the outside, a little bit of gardening, just a little bit. So here we are. We entered through the front door. On the left, we have some plants and the TV room. Basically, that's what we're calling it now because it's not even a living room. I put some decorations there. Also, all the decals that I'm using, I made them in my last video, and go check them out. I think they're pretty cool. Every decal in this house is my decal. So this is the very cramped bathroom. I cannot even imagine actually having this bathroom, but I'm pretty sure they exist. And at least it's a bathroom. At least it's a bathroom. Be grateful. I would be grateful for it. So since we already visited the kitchen, let's go right upstairs. There is another one of my decals. I really like that one. I have a desk with a computer and a light box and some papers and pens. Obviously some plants, some light coming in through the window, my dresser with some books. Those decals in the back for the wallpaper, I did get them from a YouTube video. I completely forgot, but I really like it. It fits. Those are more of my decals with some plants and some books, and it looked pretty good. Usually I would put some lo-fi music for my tours, but this time I decided to try something different because I already had some lo-fi music. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a long one and it was my first time doing a voiceover, so I was kind of nervous, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye.